Hey guys, I am Vaibhav and welcome back to Auto and Explore. And in today's video, we have the super massive SUV Ford Endeavour Titanium BS6 4x4. This is the BS6 updated version which is launched in the last year, and as it says Titanium 2.0 यानी कि 2 लीटर इंजन के साथ ये कार आती है. प्रीवियस वर्जन यानी कि BS4 वर्जन में 3.2 लीटर एंड 2.2 लीटर का इंजन ऑप्शन आते थे, तो अभी ये कार सिर्फ एक ही इंजन ऑप्शन के साथ आती है. और काफ़ी लोग कहेंगे कि 1 लीटर डिस्प्लेसमेंट इस इंजन का कम हो गया है, तो ड्राइविंग फील या ड्राइविंग फीडबैक है तो उसका कम होगा, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. इन दिस वीडियो आई विल cover all the points of this car, like the design, like the engine, the interiors, and we'll speak everything about the car. So watch the video till end. If you like the video, please hit a like button and subscribe my channel. So let's start. First of all, I would like to thank Guru Krupa Ford, that is Solapur Ford, for providing me this vehicle for review and giving me an opportunity to give a review for our Auto and Explore audience. सबसे पहले बात करते हैं डिज़ाइन के बारे में. In terms of design, this car is very similar to the previous version, that is the BS4 version. 90 to 95% you can say that this car is similar. There are no changes in the design. सिर्फ minor changes है in the headlamp और in the grill. So काफ़ी changes नहीं मिलेंगे. तो इस कार में आपको LED projector headlamp मिलते हैं, chrome grill मिलता है which comes in a new design, and the plastic front cladding with front parking sensors भी आते हैं. फ्रंट में भी पार्किंग सेंसर आते हैं, रियर में भी आते हैं, एंड यू गेट हेलोजन फॉग लैम्प. फ्रंट में भी फॉग लैम्प्स आते हैं, रियर में भी आते हैं. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द फ्रंट. जो इसका फ्रंट पोर्शन है वो काफ़ी इम्पोजिंग है ऑन द ऑफ रोड ऑल्सो, ऑन द रोड्स ऑल्सो. जैसे अट्रैक्टिव भी है और प्रैक्टिकल भी है इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑफ रोड. सो नाउ विल स्पीक अबाउट द साइड पोर्शन. टॉकिंग अबाउट द हाइट, दिस कार इज एन बिग बैड बॉय. It looks from side also, it looks very massive. It looks like an big mountain standing at my side. I just click one thing on the mountain. The car is named as Endeavour in India, but outside in the international markets like Thailand or other international market, the car is named as Everest. So this was just a piece of information that I am going to give you. I have given you the most attractive thing that I found in the sideways, that is the 18-inch attractive alloy wheels. The 18-inch alloy wheels looks really good and are the most attractive part in the side portion. You get Endeavour written here with some chrome finishing, and you get a footstep at the side because you need it, because it's a very massive SUV. In terms of practicality, Endeavour is very good. I'm going to share all the practical things that are given as a features in this Endeavour. Talking about the ORVM, the ORVM is very massive, as the SUV is also massive, so it has to be. So this is the sideways. I really like the overall design of the car. I mean, there are no disappointing things about the design. In fact, I am in love with the design of the car. The car is very good. So now we are going to talk about the rear. Honestly, the rear of the car looks, I mean, it is the most personally I like the rear part, because it just makes the car look like a real SUV. It's beautiful from the rear. Endeavour written here, Ford logo, and this is the titanium variant. Titanium variant comes with 2-wheel drive, and titanium plus variant come in 4-wheel drive. So this is the titanium plus variant. The titanium plus variant costs 42 lakh rupees on road in Solapur. Price list I will be giving here. So you get rear wiper with the rear defogger also. You get 4 reverse parking sensors, silver color cladding which looks like skid plate. You get reverse camera also. So this is what you get at the rear, and mostly all the tail lamps are halogen. Antenna is mounted on the roof, the stop lamp, and the BS6 compliant written. That means the car is BS6 compliant. So this is what the rear looks. So now we'll open the tailgate. So there are many ways to open the tailgate. Tailgate is basically motorized, यानी कि it's an automatic tailgate. First of all, this is the key of the vehicle. So you have to press it twice for opening the tailgate. So this is how the tailgates open. So it is a motorized tailgate. It is very convenient feature for the old age people or the women who can drive this car. This is the first way to open the tailgate, and there is a button here. If you press this button, it will automatically close. So this was the first way I told to open the tailgate. So now we'll see the second. press the button twice, or you can press once also, it will open. Again press this button once, it will automatically close. So this was the second way to open the tailgate. Now there is also the third way to open the tailgate, that is just swiping your leg. So this is my most interesting way to open the tailgate. You don't have to take much hard work for doing all this stuff. So there are three ways. Three ways also are the best and convenient feature. So this is the boot space of the car. The boot space is not deep, so you can take your luggage easily, keep it or remove it. You can't expect more boot space in a 3-row car. But if you unfold this seat, yani if you fold this seat, you get a lot of boot space. As I said, Endeavour is very practical. They have given the hook for keeping your luggage, keeping it properly. There are many practical and convenient features in the Endeavour. I will show you. There are two buttons here. If you press this button, the third row seat get automatically fold, so you get a lot of space to keep here. So the boot space is extended by pressing the button and folding these seats. This is the massive space you get after folding the third row seats. Here is a 12-volt socket. This may be the hook, and these are the hooks for keeping your luggage properly. This is the lamp for the boot convenient. This is the 12-volt charging socket, and under the boot there is some tools. There is also some space for keeping your stuff, and for making the seat in the original place, you just have to press this button of the left and also of the right. So it is very simple to fold and unfold your seats. The tailgate is also motorized. The third row seats are also motorized. So these are the convenient and interesting features that Endeavour has given. This is the key of the car. Obviously you are going to get the keyless entry because it's a 42 lakhs car. You also get a request sensor. And talking about the interior, you get black and beige dual tone design. The door handle comes in matte finishing, the gloss finishing. So let's enter the car and explore the interiors. So you can easily enter the car. In the Endeavour you get the handles on this bar just for entering, because the height of the car is high, so you need an handle for convenience. So this is the practicality of the Endeavour. As I said, Endeavour is a very practical car, so there are many convenient and practical features that are provided. So let's start exploring the interiors. So first we'll talk about the steering wheel of the car. So this is the steering wheel. It comes with a leather covering and some of the glossy elements. These are the controls of the MID control. MID means just will off the AC. So I hope the voice is clear. So these are the controls for the MID cluster, that is the semi-digital instrumental console. These controls are for the left side and these controls are for the right side ones. So this is the instrumental console looks like. These are the controls for audio and these are the controls for cruise, I mean the cruise control buttons. So this is the overall steering. You can control the steering with just using your one finger. I mean you can control such a massive wheels of this SUV with just your one finger. The steering feel is also good. The material used is like a top notch, so feedback is going to be very good. And this is the instrumental console of the car. And talking about the instrumental console, you get semi-digital instrumental console. This is the left side LED display, this is the right side LED display, and in between you get the analog speedometer. This is parking, this is reverse, this is neutral, this is drive, and this is the sports mode. Actually these are the modes of the gear lever. So this is the gear lever, and if I shift from parking to reverse, this is P means parking, R means reverse, and N means neutral, D means drive, and this is the sports mode. On this display you get a lot of controls. You can control from here. This is for the display mode, this is for the trip computer, and just go back. This is for fuel economy. The current fuel economy is 8.2 km per liter, but according to ARAI, the fuel economy of the car is 12 to 13 kilometer per liter. Okay, I will just off the AC. And next is, okay, we'll go back. Next is drive assist. So you get a lot of options here. Talking about the controls on the door, you get one touch up and down window control. This is the window lock. This is the electronic lock unlock button. This is the lever. You get the glossy finishing on the door handle. You also get a glossy finishing, and the interior comes with black and beige dual tone. Here you get 8-inch infotainment system which comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So this option is for audio. This is for the climate control, yani ki the AC control. This is for connecting the phone to this infotainment system, and you can call directly from here. This is the navigation. So actually right now we are here shooting in the unknown area just for you. So you need to subscribe and like my channel, like my video. And these are the many mobile apps, and from the Ford mobile app you can control almost all the things. You can control the AC from the remote. I hope you got the meaning of remote using your Ford app, and there are many settings. You can also start your engine with the Ford app. So this is a good feature, and there are many features in the infotainment system. Touch response is good. Right now is 40 degrees Celsius and timing is 5:38. So this is the AC control. And talking about the ACs, you get 4 vertical rectangular designed AC vents. And talking about the dashboard quality, you get soft touch dashboard. Here is the glossy, and everything is black and beige dual tone. You get a nice seat. They are very comfortable, and both the seats are 8-way adjustable. I will just show you. The seat are 8-way adjustable. This is the engine start stop button. These are the buttons for AC control. This is for the volume. We'll turn on the radio. So the very good hip hop. Okay, so let's forget it. So this is for tuning the radio. These are the controls for AC. This is 12-volt charging socket. This is the USB port. Again you get one USB port here. These are the terrain controls. This is the normal mode. This is the snow, mud, grass mode active. This is the sand mode, and last is the rock 4x4 rock mode. So this is all the terrain controls. You can also see it in the MID display. So this is for the automatic parking. There is also automatic parking. This is for the 4x4 low. This is for the traction control on and off. Okay, this is a nice gear lever, and the car comes with 10-speed automatic transmission, and the 10-speed automatic transmission is really very good because it's a shift to the right gear at the right speed. And this is for the manual control. You can manually control the gears. While driving the vehicle, I will give all the feedback about the transmission or the accelerator or the engine. Twin cup holder, you get the armrest. Under the armrest you get some space for keeping your stuff, and this is your handbrake lever. The seats are good. You can adjust the seats by 8-way adjustable. And talking about here, you get sun visor with vanity mirror and also with the lamp. And again for the co-passenger, you get the vanity mirror with the lamp. So this is a good convenient feature. And talking about the sunroof, you also get a panoramic big sunroof. I don't have a good phone, or else I would show in the wide angle camera. So from here you can control all the sunroof. So this is how the sunroof opens. This is how the sunroof opens. This is a panoramic sunroof, so you can open the full curtain. I don't know what to say, but I call it as a curtain or a panoramic sunroof. For closing, just press this button and the sunroof will close automatically. So sunroof has closed, we will close this also. This is the compartment for storing your goggles. If you have an good goggle, keep it here. This is the cabin light, and these are the controls for light as well. You get auto dimming inside rear view mirror. You can also adjust the steering wheel position just by pulling this lever. You can only vertically adjust your steering position. You don't have any telescopic, you just have a vertical way to adjust the steering wheel. After you choose the best position, you just need to push back the lever. Okay, so this is the best position for me. So these are the controls for outside rear view mirror. You can control the outside rear view mirror by pressing this button. So these are my friends helping me making the video. Okay, and have you just noticed one thing? If you see the mirror, then this is actually a plain mirror till here, and this is actually a concave mirror, because if you see any blind spot, it will be covered in this mirror. So this is a nice innovation or a nice feature by Endeavour. So I have explained you about the interior in the first row. You feel very good sitting here. Everything is luxurious. You get a soft touch dashboard, you get some nice dual tone treatment, and everything is, I mean, luxurious. There are many features. There is 8-way adjustable seat also for the driver and also for the co-passenger. So in terms of luxury, this car is very good. If anyone will ask me question, how much will you rate this car in terms of luxury, then I will rate this car 9 out of 10 in the price range. Okay, the steering feel, the sitting feel, everything is good. The leg room is sufficient, the headroom is good, and the under thigh support is also decent. So there is no disappointing point in terms of sitting position. So entering in the second row is not so hard. Actually, it's very easier getting in the second row because they have given a handle for entering, because it's a very big SUV in terms of height. So in terms of practicality, Endeavour ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. Speaking about the comfort, I feel very comfortable sitting in the second row. Leg room is good, under thigh support is also good, headroom is massive, so you don't have any questions or doubt regarding the comfort in the second row. In the second row also you get electronic lock unlock button. This is the tweeter, and this is lever in the good finished, and this is the glossy finished door handle. As I said, you get black and beige dual tone interiors. So this is what you get in the second row. You also get the cabin lights, and this is the AC vents for the second row passengers. For the second row passengers, you get AC fan control, temperature control, and this is the option for whether you want AC on a face or on the legs. And this is the 12-volt charging socket. So this is what you get for the second row passengers. In the second row you get center armrest with twin cup holders. So this is a nice feature. For entering in the third row, you need to fold this seat. The second row seat comes in 60-40 split, but the second row seat doesn't fold more than this much. The third row is mostly for the children. Most of people like me or the adult can't sit in the third row. It is good option to throw your children in the third row. So we will unfold the seat. What are my final words and my final experience? First, I would like to talk about the driving feedback. Driving feedback is very smooth. The engine is very smooth. You feel the smoothness in the throttle, and also you feel smoothness in the steering wheel. In terms of smoothness and refinement, and I would like to highlight the point refinement. Refinement in this car is taken to the next level. Honestly, I have not driven Fortuner, but I really like this vehicle. Refinement is good in this vehicle. The driving feedback is very nice. So the next point is, whom I will suggest to buy this car. If you have money, anyone can buy, but I am telling you for which people is the car best. First of all, the off-road lovers. If you are going for an off-road, like the off-road tour like Ladakh and everything, this car is perfect. I said perfect. I hope you have seen the clips of off-road and you can guess what are the capabilities of the car. By seeing its size, you can guess what are the capabilities of the car. So in terms of off-road capabilities, this car is very nice, and for long touring on highways, that is for the road trips, this car is best. Is this car value for money? Because in Solapur the price of the car is 42 lakhs. So compared to the rivals, to the Fortuner or the MG Gloster, if you compare to the MG Gloster has more features, okay, compared to this, but this car has more refinement, more good quality in the interior, in the exterior, and also in the driving feedback also. So this car has refinement and quality both. First of all, I would like to thank Gurukrpa Ford, that is Solapur Ford, for providing me this vehicle for review and giving me an opportunity to give a review for our Auto and Explore audience. If you like this video, do hit a like button. If you love my content and want more content, then please subscribe my channel. So please subscribe my channel. It really motivates for, and also it inspires to make good videos for you. Gurukrpa Motors, that is Solapur Ford, is located near Solapur city on the Hyderabad road. So address I will mention in the description. Also I will give the contact numbers. If you have any queries or want information about the Ford cars, then do visit the showroom. If you want test drive also, they will give you test drive. If you want any service regarding Ford Motors, then do visit this place. Thank you.